Welcome back once again. Today we are going to solve this question called minimum cost climbing stairs. Leetcode problem number 746. So yeah, let's go through the question what it states. You are given an integer array cost where cost of I is the cost of ith step on a staircase. Once you pay the cost, you can either climb one or more or two steps. Okay, so it states that once you pay the cost, you can either climb one or two step. Okay, you can either start from the step with index 0 or the step with index 1. Return the minimum cost to reach the top of the floor. Okay, so okay, so that's pretty much it. So what I can think here is that okay, okay, let's go through the constraint ones. Okay, it's 2 to 1000. So okay, let's start by like thought process. So again, like it is pretty similar to the climbing stair problem, what I can look into this. So only only the difference is that there we needed to count the distinct number of ways to reach to the nth floor. Here we need to find the minimum cost to reach to the nth floor, and each of the index represent the cost to climb from that floor to either first step, either take one step or either take two steps. So this is what it is. So thought process is like pretty much similar to what we had in the climbing stair. I think we just need to have we just need to find the max there, and that is pretty much will solve our problem. So let's try to get into the solution part. I think that will be more easier for us. So yeah, let's jump into the problem. So let's define n, which will be taking costs dot size. So we will be having a traverse function, which will be traversing again and again. So we will pass cost to it, and we will later on, as we move ahead, we will figure out like, do we need to pass any other argument here or not. So one argument which I think needs to be passed is index. Like we need to know like which index we are at, right? So let's have this function written down. Let's have int traverse. Now let's have vector int ampersand cost int idx. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think we need to define here like passing one extra argument every time. I'm not that. Yeah, so let's move here. So let's have like if n is greater than cost dot size. Okay, so we will have like return 0. Like in this at this step we don't have any money to be counted in. Okay, and I'm pretty much assured like it has written like we can have like what I'm trying to say is like it is pretty much sure that we will reach the top floor, right? So because at whatever index we are, either we need to take one or two jump, which will lead us to reaching the nth floor. So that is what my point of view is here. So we don't have to take care of like if we are reaching to the nth floor or not. So yeah, that's my thing. So greater than equal to cost dot size. Let's have here return max of. So yeah, we need to get cost of idx. Okay. So what I was thinking was like, okay, yeah, cost of idx. Okay, so the issue what I think here we will get is like the starting point. Like it has been stated either I can start from the 0th or I can start from the first index. So okay, So one way to do it is like having here, like we can start from here only, like max of 0 comma traverse of cost of 1. So why am I doing this thing is because it is very much stated clearly in the question that we can start from the 0th index or from the first index. So whatever the output this gives and whatever output this gives, the maximum of both of the output will be the our resulting answer. So that is what I am writing here. And let's have here traverse and like cost. Let's make idx plus 1, or let's make traverse, okay, sorry, comma cost of idx uh, plus traverse of cost of cost comma idx plus 2. So what this makes sure is, like, if I'm at the 15th index, let's say first index, I'm jumping one step, idx plus 1, and if I want, I can jump to the n plus nth index. So if I reach to the cost dot size, I will be returning 0. So I think this is what our function should look like. Let's try to run it once. Okay, I think, yeah, it should have worked. We got 45 as the answer. So why did we got 45 if we are jumping one index? Okay, so I think let's write down first this thing here so that we can be very clear that we need to add it here. Okay, let's try to remove this from here and let's try to run it. And okay, so what could result us to getting a 45? Okay, sorry, we need to have the minimum cost. Let's try to run it again. Okay, yeah, okay. Now here we can see that time limit exceeded. Now let's have an unordered map. Map of int comma in. Let's have mp here. Now let's have mp of idx. Mp of idx is equal to this. And okay, now we will have like if mp dot find idx is not equal to mp dot end, return mp of idx. Okay, let's try this test case. Okay, let's try to submit it. So yeah, this one got accepted. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's move on to the next question.